Well,
Hey y'all.
we're back.
How y'all doing?
Y'all good?
Hope
Keeping
so.
safe out here in these streets?
I
It's
forgot the
wild.
intro.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Okay, here you go. Hey, what's going on, world? It's your girl, Shy.
And your girl, T.
And welcome to the CheyTea podcast.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
I hope we all had a good week off because it's all of our week off.
No, really. Listen, I don't know. That felt really weird. I forgot
know.
how we did this.
Yeah. We're a little rusty. Just bear with us.
1 week off really feels like 2 months.
Yeah, it really does.
Even though, like, it was like our first time.
I know.
But
Last Sunday, I was like, I feel kind of weird that we're like not dropping an episode today. Because normally I wake up, waiting for 10 a.m.
More like 11, because
like
you know
11,
Apple
'cause,
Podcasts likes to play games.
Exactly.
And then,
then
you know,
12.
we're waiting. I'm like, do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it yet? Do you see it yet? Do you see it yet?
It's playing games with us. It's always playing games with us.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
okay.
all
But
good.
I, at first, really did not want to take any type of break.
No, you didn't. But just let the people know what the heck you got going on, because sis is out here working, booked and busy. CheyTea, busy.
I really meant it when I said we were booked and busy.
Yeah, no, we
We really were. And
We
if
were.
you know what we're talking about, that means you follow us on Instagram. And if
Yeah.
not, you need to follow us on Instagram, CheyTea Podcast.
That's
Plug.
it.
No, but I was extremely booked and busy and very blessed and very thankful
Very
for
blessed.
that.
Always blessed to be busy.
I had 2 music videos that I choreographed for, and I had a performance all on the same weekend.
And you had comp.
And I had comp with my kids.
Yeah.
So, man, I was exhausted, but I kept telling you, I'm like, no, it's fine. Like, it's okay. I can do it. I had comp in the morning. Then I was on set for about 5 hours. And then I had like a 2-hour break. I didn't want to nap because I was like, if I fall asleep, I'm
You're
not
not
getting-
waking up.
not waking back up.
Yeah.
I had rehearsals at like 10 p.m. that night. And then I'm like, it's okay. Saturday, we can do it.
Yeah. And I was like,
Yo.
are you sure? Because I was busy, but like you were busy.
Saturday
Getting
came.
that coin.
Saturday came and I could not get out of bed. I was so tired.
I remember I called you. I'm like, are we filming today? She's like, honestly, I don't think so.
It's like, yo, my mind was telling me go, but my body
Your body
said,
was like,
nah.
hell nah.
Your body said, you can leave me here.
Yeah.
You can go.
Yeah.
Your mind can go.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't that. And then Sunday, we had the video shoot
Exactly.
that I have a lot of opinions on, but I'm going to
Uh-oh.
leave that to myself.
Uh-oh.
But you were booked and busy too. So we were both booked and we were both busy.
Both busy.
And now we're back.
Yes.
And we're still going to be booked and busy.
Exactly. We're not stopping here.
No, it doesn't end here.
And if you listen to our live, you know that we have a bunch of stuff upcoming. A few programs, some drop-in classes. So make sure you are following us on Instagram to get all the latest updates and info. It's going to be lit.
Yeah. We like that little plug you just did.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Episode
lit.
done. I'm joking. I'm kidding. No, but
Yeah.
yes, the programs I'm very excited for. I am very excited for the people we are going to be bringing in.
Yes.
And, you know, crossing our fingers you guys enjoy it and you sign up.
I think it's going to be like the highlight of like summer. For
It
us.
will be.
Yeah.
It will
It's
be
gonna be
for
a lot
me.
of fun.
It's going to be like my first program, like my first thing, like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like
And
CheyTea.
even better that we're doing it together.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Period. Period. Outside.
yo, outside, yo, happy stage 3. What is it? Step 3? Happy
Stage 3.
Yo, mans can go to the movies.
We're here.
We can eat inside and not eat out in the rain underneath an umbrella. Holy.
Exactly. To be sweating, trying to enjoy
Oh
myself.
my goodness! Because first of all, I don't know where the summer weather went. The summer weather just picked up itself and said
It's like,
deuces.
whoop, bye.
Yo, summer said, I don't know here.
Mm-mm.
I'm not coming here.
No,
but
ma'am.
we're slowly opening.
Yeah,
so
we're getting there.
let's please not jinx ourselves. Please, people don't get excited and just jump up on the side. Please calm down.
Yeah.
Still
Take it
treat
slow,
it. Yeah.
slow and easy. Wins the race.
Still treat it like we're still like, you know, we're on lockdown.
Yes.
Please don't go jump in and then you know that Timbit's gonna come back and close us back down again. Please and thank you. Because I'm not here for it.
Timbit.
That's like what LA did. LA, they started
Yeah.
and then they lifted like wearing their mask and then shit
All of a
just hit the
sudden,
fan.
yeah.
And now they're telling it that people have to wear their mask again.
No, we can't do that. We can't afford that.
I just don't get. I don't get like why would you just stop? Like just stop wearing it.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like
It's like a day went by and you're
yeah,
like,
the virus
no.
is still here.
Yeah, it's still lingering.
It's still lingering, but like that doesn't mean you just forget to wash your hands and to socially distance and and to wear your mask like in areas where you can't. Like, how did we forget all of that?
Yeah, no. We have to keep those like practices in place. I think they're like, we should have been doing that from before, anyways.
I
So
don't know why nasty people never was washing your hands from before.
yeah,
Because all of a sudden now hand sanitizer is being
it's a big thing.
Is a thing now. I'm like, buddy, I've been having to look
having Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, the little pocket ones. Are you crazy? Those have been in my purse. You must be crazy.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
No, it's all good.
It's fine. So let's get back into the swing of things. What are we talking about today?
Boom. Okay, so let's talk about it. So a big thing right now is like men don't cheat. How do we feel?
Sorry, that was loud.
Or yeah. So obviously men cheat. Obviously. But I have one question. Do you think men cheat more than women? Opinions.
Okay.
Comment down below what you think as well.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, I want to say that women cheat more.
You want to say women cheat more?
But I'm not going to. Because I don't know, I just feel like I see men cheat more than women.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever the numbers want to say, I see that men cheat more than women. And in my relationships that I've been in, I have definitely been cheated on.
You've been cheated on. Okay.
I didn't do the cheating.
Right.
So for myself, I think so. And I have a lot of men that are friends. Take two. I have a lot of guy friends. I have a lot of friends that are men.
Yeah.
And
see, I don't. So it's like I don't see that side.
I see it.
But at the same time, it's like, do men cheat more than women, or are women better at covering it up and hiding it?
I think women are better.
Women are smarter.
We're smarter. Because the reason why we're smarter is because it happens to us so often that we just know we know what to look for. We know how to hide it. Other than men are just very sloppy when they cheat.
So sloppy.
Like
so sloppy.
It's just little thing. Women, we analyze everything.
Yeah.
So if I see that when you're around me, your phone is here, and then all of a sudden now your phone is here, or your phone is here,
right,
and I can't see your phone,
right,
then there's something going on.
Yeah, like you totally switched up your whole vibe. Everything switched up.
Everything just changed.
Yeah.
So I can't necessarily sit down here and think that women cheat more than men.
Yeah. Or like you'll stop doing certain things like physically.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like yo, you're fucking down the place every day, you're splitting me open every day.
And then all of a sudden
now it's a once a week. Oh, when was the last time we had sex? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, no, honey.
We pay attention to those things, but that's why like I say it. I'm just like, if there's something that you feel is changing, the dynamic is changing between us, I would rather you go and tell me instead of you go and cheat on me.
Right. Yeah.
But men don't know how to communicate.
Yes. And it's like some men don't know how to communicate.
Like
you're falling out of the relationship, you're already in the process of cheating when that happens. So it's like when you're falling out of that, you might as well just be honest and be like, honestly, like this is where I'm at. But that's a very hard thing to communicate.
But why is it so hard?
Because you don't want to hurt the person's feelings. You want to spare their feelings.
But don't you think that when you try to spare my feelings, in the end, that's not really what ends up happening? I end up getting hurt regardless?
Absolutely.
Because it's almost as if like it's even worse when you lie to me, when you hide it, when you make me feel like I'm going crazy, when you make me feel like I'm to blame, or like when you start to victimize the situation, and then just for it in the end to be what it was the whole time that you were cheating, it's like, why?
Or you admit it afterwards, and then afterwards you're like, oh, like I didn't really know how to go about it. What
do you mean you don't know about it? I cheated on you. That's how you go about it. You just say it.
Or yeah, like I'm feeling a certain way. I'm feeling disconnected from this relationship, so I think it's best that we do such and such.
X, Y, and Z.
It's that simple.
I mean, obviously, it's a little bit harder, and women, we can be emotional.
Right.
I can be an emotional person.
We all can. I'm very emotional.
But at the end of the day, like I would rather you break up with me than break my heart.
Exactly.
And
Well, breaking up with you might break my heart, but like
yeah, but you're gonna break my heart if you go and put your thing into someone else, because that's all I'm gonna see is you sleeping with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And then even like if I try to forgive you, and then like you still are not like being upfront honest with me,
Yeah.
I have a problem with you.
Right.
Okay, and we're back.
And we're back.
I don't know what we were just talking about because I got a little distracted there.
Yeah.
Breaking hearts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, have you ever been cheated on before?
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. But you know when you kind of have that little inkling of like maybe something's going on?
I got a feeling.
I got a strong feeling. But
And what do you do? Do you address it? Do you say something, or do you do your own investigation? Like, how do you do it?
it was one of those things where like the relationship was sort of ending anyways. So it was like to bring it up, I didn't really care to like, but I think it's so important if you have those feelings to just bring it up and talk about it, because a lot of people do it like the sneaky way.
Sneaky links.
Yeah. Like where they're searching for things and it's like, just ask. I mean, most of the time that's the problem though, is that you never know if you're gonna get the true answer. And I feel like that's why people do the sneak things, because they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the real answer.
I snuck. I sneaked.
Yeah.
I investigated. I did everything. Because I kind of straight up asked, and I gave the benefit of the doubt, and I was still being lied to. And then it got brought to me from someone else that was like family, and I was like, okay, maybe this is really going on. And like even when I gave hints, like, you know, if anything's going on, you know, you can like just have a conversation with me. I'd rather you tell me. And it was like, nah, like you're like something's wrong with you. And then when I started to do my own sneaky links, and I started to realize what was going on, and then when I saw it unfold, because I'm not gonna hold you, girl, I did every type of investigation you could think of, girl. I had the fake number, I had the this, I had the that, I did everything. And I stood there and watched the reaction, and the reaction was I just got caught. And it was like, and then the audacity for you to keep lying to me, and then making me feel like I'm crazy.
It's the lies. Like that's what I always say. If you lie once, you're gonna have to keep lying to cover up the lie you told in the first place.
And then you're involving other people, because now your friends, you're lying on your friends. This person's being lied on. That person's being lied on. You're involving your family. You're saying this and that, and then it turns out
messy
that everything that you did all of this to cover up for, you actually did.
Right.
And then even in the end, when like all said is done, the dust is settled, everything's done, and the opportunity presented itself for you to tell the truth, you still lied.
You still lied. It's like, why?
For what?
For what?
I already know.
You've been caught red-handed.
Red blood clot-handed. And it was like, you're still saying, nah. That's how I know you're a narcissist. Like, that's it. I have to say that. Because bro, you see the phone?
Right.
You see the phone, I see the phone.
The receipts.
It's right there.
It's there.
This nigga's like, I don't see no phone. Where? I don't see no phone. I'm looking there. I'm looking everywhere. The man will look everywhere in the room, but right here.
I would just be like, there's a door, like, honestly.
But that's the thing. Like, when you get cheated on, and like, sometimes it messes with your mental. It messes with your confidence.
For sure.
So then you start second guessing yourself, like, what did I do to get him to do that?
Right.
And it's like, I think men need to understand that, like, when you cheat on a woman and you put a woman in that moment with her mental and her thoughts, she starts to second guess herself to what she did wrong. Where did I go wrong?
You start to blame it on yourself. And I think it goes for men too, vice versa.
Yeah, for sure.
You start to blame it on yourself. You start to think like, what did I do wrong? Like, what happened? Yeah, it definitely messes with your mental and your like self-esteem.
Your self-esteem, for sure.
Yeah.
And you just start to ask yourself, like, yo, could I, shoulda, would've, all that in your mind. But in the end, my thing is this, is that if you feel like you are going to cheat, you should not be in a relationship. You should not be married. You should not be anything. Just don't put yourself in a position to be with somebody if you know that you can't commit to them.
If you know you're not ready, and that takes maturity to know that you're physically and mentally, whatever the case may be, not ready, you still want to see other people.
And you know where we're almost at fault, that I can speak for as a woman, me being a woman, where we're at fault sometimes is I feel like we don't make it easy for the man to come and tell us that they're feeling some type of way.
Yep.
We instantly start to show emotion. We'll cry, we'll get upset, we'll
And they
cuss.
want to avoid that. That's the exact thing that men
They want to
avoid
the volcano erupting.
Yeah.
So when they do that, that's when they go around and they try to sneak and do all these things. And that's what makes it difficult. Or a man will tell you in the beginning, yo, I'm doing this. I just want to fuck. I don't want to do nothing else.
Right.
You know, I just want it to just be that. Nothing else. No relationship, no commitments, no strings, no nothing. And sometimes we feel, or I can speak for myself, I have felt that maybe I can change your mind. I can make you see that I'm the one you want to be with.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
And then it's like, but nah, like he told you, girl.
He told you and you just weren't listening.
And you didn't hear.
Yeah, like
that's
you
another
knew
thing.
what it was when you signed up.
Exactly.
That's exactly it.
So I'm not, yeah, you know, but
yeah, no.
sometimes
Facts.
we do got to take ownership.
Yeah, you have to
when
state
we
the
ignore
facts.
it, when we ignore the facts that we're being told us.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's a problem.
Yeah. It's so true. Now, talking about like mental, is mental cheating worse than physical?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, worse.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what hurts men when women cheat on them,
Because it's emotional.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
If I can mentally and be spiritually or emotionally attracted to somebody or bonded with you and I connected with you, I'm worried. Because at the end of the day, it's worse because now I don't know how you are in bed. I don't have a physical touch with you. I don't have a physical connection with you. I have a mental connection. Like you, great minds are thinking alike. Like we're in one. Like it's more of a turn on when you can mentally connect with someone before the physical.
Yeah.
That makes you want the physical even more.
Exactly.
So
it makes it 10 times better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like you're almost like in my brain when we're having sex. So
literally,
it's like
literally.
It's like that's even worse, and that's what's gonna make me fall even harder for you.
That shit's crazy.
If a man tells me he didn't sleep with her but he thinks he loves another woman or anything like that, like that would oh God. I don't know what I would do.
Oh my goodness. My heart would shatter.
No. Like we can pick ourselves back up. It's not the end of the world. Okay? I will say that. It's really not. In the moment, it'll feel like the end of the world. But it's gonna sting. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna sting for sure.
But it's just the whole point of that is just tell me.
Yeah.
Like just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Yeah.
Why do you have to hide it? Just say it. Tell me.
Tell me what you're feeling.
If me and you, and if I'm not listening to you, leave me. Be like, yo, you're not listening. You're not hearing me. Go to the door, to the left, to the left. Like, just go.
Beyonce, to the left.
Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I would rather that.
No, for sure. Tell me. Be open. Communicate. That's all. That's it.
Now, I'm going to still beat the shit out of you if you go and physically cheat on me, too.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm going to let that slide.
Nah, it's not sliding.
Because my thing is that, like, there's so many things with that, too. You can get somebody pregnant. You can go catch something. You can go catch something and bring it back over here, and then that's just gonna be like even more because now I gotta beat your ass and I gotta beat her ass at the same time too. And I'm sorry, everybody gotta get beat.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but I'm gonna beat you harder because you're supposed to be my man.
Yeah.
Now I don't condone violence.
No.
But
and that's the thing. A lot of the times, like I feel like women go straight for the other woman, and it's like, but you and her have no connection.
Wait, it depends.
If she knows about the situation,
okay,
different story.
If this is somebody who knows, if this is someone who you know or were affiliated with in any type of way, I'm whooping that ass.
But you're calling that person your man, so are you whooping that ass first, or you're going to your man and being like,
Oh, no. I'm going to get to her first. And I'm going to deal with your ass later. Because you are going to be the long one. You're going to be the rounds. You're going to
see, me, I'm not going to say I'm not going to feel some type of way about her. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about her. Me and you are...
That's only if I know you.
Yeah, but I'm still like, even if I know you...
But even, okay. But be for real. Even in the damn moment, you're going to tell me you're not going to want to rip off her wig?
I'm going to want to rip off her wig, but I see the difference between, okay, you're my man and you're cheating on me. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what if she starts talking back to you?
If she starts talking back, then we have a problem. Then I'm throwing hands. Then you're catching these hands. But I'm going to the man first.
They're never silent. You realize that though, right? They're never silent. It's always just a, well, if you weren't doing, and ooh, gaga, like, I want to knock the shit out of you, bitch. Like,
You look dumb.
you might as well just stay silent or just be like, you know, like, you had a man, play dumb, be naive, be oblivious.
Yeah.
Even if I may think you already knew.
That's
But
true,
if
too.
there's like a history or a line and you were somebody that was already like warned or there's like the ex or something, like if there's an affiliation,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to knock you out.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm just being completely honest. Like, I can't just sit down here. The right thing for me to do is to not go to the girl. But if I have,
But you're just being realistic.
yeah, realistically, I'm gonna be fuming. I'm gonna knock out everybody. Because I can't, let's be real, I can't beat up a man. I can't
No.
do it.
No.
Like, there's no way, but I can whoop a woman's ass.
Yeah. But
Like-
I'm going to cuss you out.
No, but yeah, what? I'm gonna tell you, wait until exhale that shit, put that shit in this car, and light that shit up. Everybody's gonna get
Slashing
spoken to.
tires.
What do you mean? That's exactly
Big.
what I'm going for. Like, the rookie is just, you know, the phone, breaking things in your house. Nah. A man's valuable is his car. Go to the car.
Go to the whip, see.
Go to the whip, and you know what? Actually, we shouldn't condone that.
No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Be good.
We're being extra right now.
Use your words.
Yeah. Let us calm down.
Be adults.
Yeah.
Communicate. Have a conversation.
That's it.
Fuck that nigga. Sorry.
Exactly. But do you forgive your man if he cheats?
Ugh.
Let's talk about it.
I've tried. I did try. I will be honest. I did try to forgive him. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, like a claffy, and it backfired.
Yeah.
Because even when I said that, like, I forgive you and I know what you did and, like, it's okay, he still chose to lie and made me feel like I was losing my mind and that there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
It was just all in my head.
See,
Can you forgive?
it depends on the situation. I know I say that a lot, but it really does. Like, for instance, if, you know, I have 3 kids by you, we have a house, we share everything, it's going to be a lot harder to leave that situation.
If you're married, it might be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think if you're married, I understand if you have to work on it. And I don't think it's a problem to seek therapy. I don't think it's a problem to seek marriage counseling. I don't think it's a problem to get a third non-biased person, mediator,
Yeah.
to come and help you. But I also want it to be clear that even if I'm forgiving you, if I have a moment where it comes out, a frustration, you got to also give me time.
Right.
Whomever, men who cheat, women who cheat, you got to give the person time. And sometimes you might get a flashback and you might catch my wrath. And
That's what worries me, is that flashback.
yeah, it's something that will haunt you. Like, you think you can overcome it, but like, you really can't, because it's like anywhere you go, it's like it's in the back of your head. And then it's like
Yeah.
when you start to see something that may resemble the person or whatever, it's like even just being in a room with other women, you start to it starts to affect your confidence, because you're like,
sure.
is this nigga looking at this bitch?
For sure.
Like, that's how you start thinking in your head, and then you
like,
get angry.
Yeah, and for the men, like, after that situation happens, or for women, it's gonna take you a lot of work, the person that did it, to get back to kind of the situation that you were in before. I don't know if it's ever gonna be the same, but it's definitely going to take work. It's not going to be a walk in the park.
No.
Yeah,
But
that's rough.
can you forgive? In a situation right now, today, would you be able to forgive?
Right now, today,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make you weak, eh? Stand by it. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you weak. It just makes
Everybody,
you
at the end of the day, listen,
everybody.
everybody makes mistakes. I would hope that that would not happen, but it's not something, is it a deal breaker? Not really.
And even if it was like more of like a non-physical, but it was more of like a mental,
See,
emotional,
that one would, obviously, we just talked about that one would hurt me
it
more.
would hurt you more.
And that's more of the deal breaker is this like, if you have a connection, if you have what we have with someone else, then nah, what are we doing?
Yeah.
No.
That's for me. I wouldn't be able to forgive
Yeah.
that.
And it gets, it depends on what it is. Like, did you kiss her? Did you sleep with her? Like, what's the situation? Yeah.
I don't. I think in my relationship right now, my forever relationship, the way how we are and the way how my boyfriend is, I wouldn't be able to. We like it would be something that would be like non-forgivable. It's
Yeah.
unforgivable.
Yeah.
I just don't see it because of how we are.
Right.
Because everything is so like it's black and white when it comes to stuff like that. It's very simple. To him, to me, I just feel like you and I love each other. You and I are in this together. And if at any moment there starts to feel something of some sort,
Let me know.
let me know.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation
Yeah.
first. If it's something we cannot work through, then okay, we'll go our separate ways. But that's because that's how our relationship is.
Yeah. Every relationship is different.
Right.
Yeah.
Our communication is there. Like he will tell me if there's something. And he's just very simple. He doesn't like arguments. He doesn't like headaches. Now,
He's like the confrontation.
I mean, well, granted, we do have arguments and headaches. Can you
Right.
shut up, please? We have arguments and we have headaches. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's just like, it's also something where that's just what's worked for us. So,
Like, yeah, like I would honestly pray that that would never happen. I don't think that it ever would, but it's like, if it did, it would depend on the situation. Where are we at? What are we doing? Yeah. It's
I
rough,
don't, it's just,
man.
it's too messy for me. It's too messy for me.
Well, that was cheating. Now, I feel like we wanted to dive into the traditional sort of rules between a man and a woman.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I think this is just very simple for me.
It's
I
black
don't
and
know.
white.
It's just very simple for me. I don't think anyone should rely on a man to live their life. I don't think anyone should rely on a person. Let me say that. I don't think anyone should rely on anyone to live your life. You can't put your life or your happiness in someone else's hands.
You cannot.
I just don't think it makes sense because it's going to be that cloud that's going to be over you
Right.
for the rest of your life.
You're depending on someone for literally everything. It's like I want to have it where you have your own, I have your own, my own. We're both good on our own, but when we come together, we're better. That's what like I strive for. It's never like
50-50.
exactly.
It should be 50-50. Now, I understand that there's certain things that where, like men are supposed to provide for their wife, their girlfriend, to whomever.
Yeah.
Your person is supposed to provide for you. Women are to create a happy home, a safe place for your man or your person. But for me, it goes both ways. I provide for us. We provide for each other.
We're both feeding into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just everything's 50-50. I bring my half, you bring your half, and we bring it together. Now,
I think it's fair if like the man does a little bit more.
yeah, in terms of like protecting your
Yeah.
family, just being able to do things like more like whatever you need me to do, like let me know and I can do it for you. Like I think that's cool. Like, there's different things that you expect a man to do for you. And it's
Absolutely.
not paying my bills. I don't expect you to pay my bills. I don't expect you to put money into my pocket. I don't expect you to put gas in my car. But it's just little things. It's just little things. Things you can do around your house. It's just having to do something without being told to do it.
Right.
I think that is the expectation I have of my partner. But that doesn't mean I'm going to put everything onto you and then I just sit at home.
And cross my legs and sit back and relax.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that, and I think nowadays it's even worse. It's even worse.
I feel like women feel like they're entitled to these things right off of the bat. Like, you got to pay for everything. You have to take care of everything. And it's like, what world are you living in?
A world of social media,
Yeah.
and you seeing all these things just running around and Birkin this and this, that, and jet that and this, and watch this and purse this and my birthday this. But then when you see all these women doing all these things, you do realize half of that shit never lasts.
Never.
Materialistic shit doesn't last.
Yeah. I even seen like one of the biggest celebrities who has everything you could ever imagine. She was just like, honestly, now I look at my life and I'm like, all of those materialistic things don't mean anything. Like, I'd rather have the small things and be happy and like blissful in that than to have all of these materialistic things that are just things, literally.
They're all things that can be replaced.
Yeah.
They're all things that can be broken. They're all things that can be stolen.
Anything. Like,
it's not something that is of a value.
Right.
Really, there's no value to it.
Yeah.
There could be little things, like obviously like little gifts and things can be good, but it's like, oh, my nigga gave me this, oh, he gave me this, oh, he has to have this, oh, he has to make this, oh, he has to do this. And then it's like, all right, so what do you do?
Exactly. What are you doing? You're asking for this, you're asking for that. You have that.
All you gotta do is just say what you got between your legs, but he can go get that from anywhere else. And
what about what he got between his legs though?
It's the entitlement for me.
It's the entitlement.
I don't like it.
And like I always say, all of those materialistic things, they're nice. Obviously, we all like nice things, but what do they mean at the end of the day? Like, it's just an add-on.
Nothing. Nothing at all. It don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's just that simple. It really does not mean anything. And it's the traditional way that I feel that maybe it's like back in the day where kind of some people are still accustomed to, but some women aren't. Not all women are like this, but I feel like back in the day it was like, a man goes to work,
the provider,
a woman stays home and takes care of the kids.
Yeah.
But now you got some stay-at-home dads, and you got some women going out there and providing.
Right. The roles have reversed in some situations.
It's just whatever the situation. If the situation works for you, all right. But at the end, you got to look at the bigger picture. Is this something that's going to be a forever thing? You got to look at how it's going to last. Don't be in your moment, because when you be in the moment and when you get out of that moment, you start to realize things, and then you start to see things shift, and then just like that, it could be taken away from you.
Exactly. Literally just like that.
I don't want that to be a case. I seen a girl that was in a relationship. She was with a dude, and like he got her a Bentley, he got her a dog, got her a house, did all these things, like just put that, like just gave her everything she wanted. Money, gave her all the materialistic things. She had designer stuff, designer this, and in like her own bank account, she didn't even have like $5,000.
See, that's
and
just a
she had
mess.
nothing. And then anytime there would be a fight or an argument, it would just be like, yo, you drive this, you drive that, you got money, you're with the one of the most wealthiest men. What's the problem?
See, I hate that when they try and like hold that stuff over you. That's the part that I don't like. If you want to do something for me, do it for me. Don't do it for your own ego.
But that's what they do 90% of the time. It's for their own ego. It's for to say that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So you can't question me on what I do. You got to shut the F up forever while I go and do my shit because you're living happy and comfortable and rich. That's that mentality.
Yeah.
And that ain't it. That ain't it.
Oh, she's well taken care of. Well taken care of in what way?
Right, but it's what you it's what social media is feeding into you, because on the outside looking in, she lives the perfect life. She has a house, she has her man, she got a cute dog, she got this, she got that, she got Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, blah blah blah. But yet she's not happy.
Yeah, and it's like, which is nice, but where is the foundation? Where is like, what did you build?
Nothing.
With your relationship?
Nothing.
Inside of the flashy stuff.
Nothing. And that's where you get tired of it, and then you realize it, and then you're like, I really have nothing for myself. And then that's where it starts messing with your lowest of self-esteems. And then I feel like that's what some men like. They like a woman who don't say much.
Yeah, because he has one up on her.
Yeah.
And he feels like the man.
You're a narcissist. Like, that's exactly what it is to me. And I don't agree with it. That's why I don't value that.
No.
I don't value that.
Yeah.
I would rather you provide for me in a different way. Provide for me emotionally. Like,
Yeah, like feed my soul.
yeah, rub my back. Like, tell me how you're feeling. Like, talk to me. Ask me how my day was. Give me advice. Like, I would rather that than money, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know that you can hold your own, and I want to know that I can hold my own, so that we can hold each other. I don't want to just give my dead weight to you.
No.
And then that's all on you.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, I can't do that either. I definitely can't do that either. I feel like a lot of these women are like, oh, like, he needs to have this or else I can't be with him. If he doesn't have,
stupid.
Yeah.
You
If he doesn't
sound
have
stupid.
a car, if he doesn't have, a place, I couldn't be with him if he doesn't have all of that.
But you don't have a car. You don't have a place. You see, that's like the thing I don't understand. Like, what the heck? How can your chest be so high and you're still living with your mom?
Make it make sense.
And I live with my mom. I have no shame.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting down here saying, I want this, I want that, I want this. First of all, it's damn near impossible for you to live in this. My house where?
Yeah. My house with
Yo. With what? Listen, you gotta be Bill Gates rich to buy something out in Toronto, in the GTA, okay? That's first of all.
Yeah.
And then secondly, it's like, I'm not gonna knock you now. Like there's a difference between a man who is getting himself there. There's a difference to a man who works hard. You may not have everything in this moment, but he's working towards
it.
And he's working towards it, and he still is being a man, and he's handling himself.
Right.
He still takes care of himself. He still has priorities. He's still paying his bills. He still would rather go to work than be on the streets. He still would rather, build himself and invest in himself so that he can provide for a woman.
Yeah.
That is something that I can work with. I'm not going to work with no man that just sits on his ass and he's not doing nothing.
No, we can't do that.
I'm not doing that. I don't want no bum.
No.
So you can say that. I want a man who has
trying to better himself.
Who's trying to better himself.
Has a head on his shoulders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who wants to work, who has a job, who has a steady income, who doesn't live check to check. Maybe there's ways that, like, you can have, if you're good with money and if you're good financially, you can help him
each
with
other.
that.
Exactly.
To help each other, to help balance each other. That makes more sense to me rather than me being like, I want a man 6 to 8 figures, nothing less.
Yeah.
But yet,
it's the mentality.
you're an Instagram model. And in your bio, you say lash tech.
Yeah.
Like, bitch.
Yeah.
No offense to the lash techs.
No offense to lash hacks.
But it's like,
But like, okay, let's just say, scenario, hypothetically, if you live in like Scarborough, let's just say,
okay.
and he lives in Orangeville,
Okay.
and at the beginning of your dating process, he doesn't have a car, are you going to be like, we can't date?
No.
How are you going to make it work?
I mean, I will go and then, like, I'll drive and we'll see each other. I'm not going to come to you every day because that's gas. But, like,
You don't mind.
Like,
you don't mind doing that.
I don't mind doing it if I see you on the week. Now, I'm not going to be driving you to point A, point B, point C, point D, because however you were getting around before me, you're going to have to continue to do that. But when it comes to, like, me seeing you or, like, us hanging out, like, yeah, I'll go pick you up. I'll do those things, but I would hope... Don't piss me off. I would hope you got some sort of a plan.
Yeah.
I would hope you're working towards something. Now, when you tell me, oh, my car's in the shop, I'm not going to believe you, because from them time there back in the day, every day you see mom pump bus, oh, my car's in the shop, when there's really no car in the shop.
The shop.
There's no shop, there's no car.
What shop?
Yo, those lines used to be greasy.
Oh my
gosh,
Jeez. Man.
Yo, do you remember when, like, you'd be on the bus? Well, I was on the bus. I'd be back in the day where I was on the bus and, like, you would see a cute guy and, like, you talk to him and you'd be like, oh, my car's in the shop. And it's like just a regular conversation. All of a sudden you tell me your car's in the shop. Like, I'm on the bus too, my guy. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't gotta lie.
Just be honest
Like,
from the jump. Like,
just
it's
be
okay.
honest.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do stuff, but I have to know, like, I'm gonna ask, like, why? Like, especially now, like, you know, I'm in my 30s, you don't have a car, I'm gonna ask you why. You could be like, well, I live in an area where, like, I don't need a car. There's a lot of guys that live downtown.
Like if you live in the city,
they don't need a car. Now, I mean, like, Orangeville is a whole different story. I don't know how the hell you go around there without no damn car.
No.
But, I mean, it's just, there has to be a reason. And if it's a valid reason, I'm not going to be judgmental. But I'm not going to drive you to here. Oh, can you bring me here? Oh, no. There's Uber.
Yeah, you're not being that girl.
Yeah, there's Uber.
Yeah.
There's Uber.
He can't afford Uber, though.
Well, then he can't afford to be with me then. If you can't afford Uber to get yourself around, then yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I'm okay.
Yeah. I feel the same. I don't mind doing it. It obviously would make it a lot easier in that situation, obviously, if you both had a car and you can make it work better than that, but that's not like a deal breaker.
I don't have to go the traditional way. I don't have to do everything so traditionally. I can be my own.
Yeah.
I will ask you out. Like my boyfriend, I asked for his number.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I went up to him.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. But that doesn't make him any less of a man. It doesn't make him any less of anything. He still provides for us his half. He still does his part. I do my part. But I didn't have to sit down there and wait for him to come to me. Like, if you want something, you don't have to do it because it's the narrative to do that. You can change the narrative.
Yeah.
You can do things, and you can go and get a man's number. Women can shoot their shot. It's fine. And it's starting to open up and change a little bit more, but I just think there's tiny little things that are still the traditional way that we can still open it up to. I am not asking no man to marry me though.
No, that's one thing that
is one thing that's gonna forever be the traditional way. I don't care.
Yeah.
I am not telling my man.
Will you marry me?
No, I'm not gonna finish that.
I actually know a woman that did that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nope, not me.
That's wild. That's wild. That's something that's traditional.
No, that's
we gotta
staying
keep that one
forever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that way.
Yeah.
Me, I not going. No. I'm not doing it. You are not. This is not Jim Jones and Chrissy. No. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I am not asking you to marry me.
Absolutely not.
We'll keep it that way.
I'm so sorry about it.
Other things, ask them out on a date, pay for it, even though sometimes they won't let you do that. But it's just like the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you start to get into a dating atmosphere, you can start taking turns.
Yeah.
I pay for the bill sometimes. My man will pay for the bill. We take turns. Like we'll just be like, whatever.
It's a balance.
The things that like he will take control of is like our anniversary. Like he will do whatever. He'll be like, okay, let's plan this. But then when it comes to gifts, we give each other gifts. Like that's what we do.
Yeah.
His birthday, I spoil the shit out of him. Like there's just certain things that I'm gonna do because that's my part of the relationship. I'm changing the narrative in that sense.
Yeah.
It's not just the man does all the work, and I just sit here.
Right. No, we can't do that.
I'm not going to the table empty-handed.
No.
I'm not coming to the buffet with
We're definitely bringing something to the table.
I'm bringing something.
To the table.
Like I'm not gonna be greedy.
Yeah. I'm not coming empty-handed.
I think that should be the thing. There was something that I saw, just like to close out on this, is that I saw Ebony K. Williams. She was talking about it, about just like how, if she has to pay the mortgage or she has to do these things, like she's not staying with that man. Because mind you, she has money. You know what I'm saying? But she kind of wants her man to do things that she can't do. So if she can pay the mortgage, she doesn't need to be with you. It's how she feels.
It sounds like she's going to be alone for a really long time. I'm sorry.
You're right, because I don't get it. I don't get it. For me,
like I get having standards. I get that completely. But you're going to miss so many blessings by thinking that way.
If you keep yourself closed-minded like that, yes.
Yeah.
You will. If you don't look and see what's going on in the world, you won't you're going to be stuck with where you are.
Absolutely.
And that's a problem. And that's why some of these people don't last in relationship. That's why some of these Instagram models, these women who think this way, I'm so sorry to say this, but like, they're single. Like, you're single. Ebony K. Williams is single. No disrespect. She had a fiance and it's over and she can take care of herself. She has all the money in the world. But it's like, when you have that mentality, you almost give a man is almost intimidated to try to take care of you.
Exactly.
To try to bring anything to the table.
Because your expectations are all the way up here and you need to bring them down here.
And then he's like, what if I can't meet those expectations, but I can do this for you? This is not good enough? Then that plays with his self-esteem. That's why I think everything needs to be 50-50. Now, if somebody makes more than me, and like, you know, I can't take care of this, okay, that's fine, but I'm going to do something else. So say like you and we have a house together. I can't necessarily afford the mortgage, but you can afford the mortgage. You could pay the mortgage. That will be your responsibility. My responsibility is utilities. Gas.
Yeah, or making sure the house is clean. Like little things.
Yeah, little things. Just taking care. Like, I'm not even just going to talk about a house clean, because a man can clean too. I mean, I gotta pay something.
Right.
If I gotta pay a light bill, I gotta pay the gas bill. I'll pay whatever. Like, I'm gonna do something.
But it all depends on your relationship and what you have worked out together. Like 50-50 can be different things in different ways. Right. If it works for you, and that's the thing. If that works for you, but I just feel like sometimes okay, I don't want to talk for everybody. That just wouldn't work for me. I don't want to be at home and be the stay-at-home mom, provide for the kids, do all that stuff, because that's a stress. That's a job in itself. It is a job in itself. And that's what some people have to realize too. That's hard. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
But you have to split that as well.
Yes. I was just about to say that.
Lighten the load on each other.
I think overall, changing the narrative and not going the traditional way is the best mindset. And whatever works for you, make it work for you. But just make sure it works for the bigger picture and just not in the moment.
Right.
And I know we're definitely going to have some opinions on this.
Leave your comments down below. That's fine.
Please, you know.
Yes, please.
And you know what to do. What we going to do, T?
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Make sure you click that notification button to get notified every single time we post. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're back. Another episode.
Follow us on Instagram, CheyTea Podcast. Yes. Follow us on TikTok, CheyTea Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got some bangers. Look out for the programs. Yes. Look out for the drop-ins. We will be dropping those flyers really, really, really soon. So be on the lookout. Yes. And we can't wait to be back for another episode.
Yes, August is about to be crazy.
I'm telling you, because we're going to have some opinions. We already know the guest lineup is already there, folks.
Yes, it's there. Okay. It's going to be popping.
Oh, not the popping.
Poppin'!
Poppin'! Okay, bye!
Bye.